Hello everyone, I'm Michaela Kathleen and I'm here today with a little book haul including the last two books that I got with my Barnes & Noble gift cards from Christmas. But before using the last of those gift cards, I went on a little bookstore mini marathon one day. I visited two bookstores in one day. First, I went to Books A Million and got one book from their sale section for only $4. I was very excited. And that book was Girl in the Blue Coat by Monica Hess, which I recognized immediately as a historical fiction novel that took place during World War II, so I picked up mostly based on that. I really tend to enjoy historical fiction novels that take place during World War II. And when I read the back cover, I was even more excited because it sounds like a pretty high-stakes book. The main character is a girl named Hanek living in Amsterdam, and she delivers black market items. And the stakes are raised even higher when someone asks her to locate a Jewish teenager that they have been keeping in hiding but who has disappeared. So yes, sounds like a very exciting setup, and I usually enjoy historical fiction that takes place during World War II, so I'm pretty excited for this one. And I also really like the little pops of bright blue that stand out on the cover. And then after that same day, I went to a used bookstore and sold some books and used the credit to buy Queenie by Candace Carty Williams, which again has a really gorgeous cover with a really bright color, but this time it takes up the entire cover, which is just so pretty, such a bright orange. And yeah, this one I kind of picked up on a whim because of the beautiful cover. I have seen this around on BookTube, so I know it also tends to get high praise. So yeah, I was excited to have a book that has a lot of recommendations on BookTube, but also just has a really gorgeous cover. I believe it kind of would fall under the literary fiction category, which is not always my thing, but I am trying to get a little bit more into that genre. And this one has been praised for having a very realistic main character. And I do tend to like books that take kind of deep dive into characters, so I'm excited for this one. So then after that, a couple weeks later, I finally made my way back to Barnes & Noble to use up the last of my Christmas gift cards. So the first one I picked up was The Poet X by Elizabeth Azevedo, which has been on my list for a long time. I had it on my feminist books I would like to read list last year, and just poetry in general is something I've been wanting to try more of, and I wanted to kind of try just regular poetry and then also actual stories just told in verse. And so this kind of fulfilled that area. So yeah, I'm interested to give it a try. I've never read a story told in verse. I've read some poetry, not a lot, and no books that are actual stories told in verse, so this will be a first for me. And then the next thing I picked up was The Grace Year by Kim Liggett, which I am excited about, but this is not the book that I went into Barnes & Noble planning to buy. I was planning to buy The Poet X and Dreadnation, and Dreadnation is actually the one that I was really, really excited for. It has such a cool sounding concept. I've been wanting it for a while, but unfortunately I only saw the sequel in the store, so I had to switch up my plan, and I landed on The Grace Year, which again has a very beautiful cover. I love the colors. I love how it's kind of watercolory. It's so pretty. And I am excited to have some kind of dystopian-ish speculative fiction that has kind of a feminist tilt, so I am still excited for this one. I was just a little bit disappointed about not getting Dreadnation. But yeah, it says it's kind of in the veins of The Hunger Games, which is one of my favorite dystopians, and The Power, which is a book that is also on my list of books I want to buy. So I am still interested in this one for sure. So yeah, these are 4 books that I've gotten recently. Finally got through those Barnes & Noble gift cards, all done with that. And so yeah, hopefully it will be a while before I have another haul because I need to slow down on buying books. My TBR is getting out of control. Let me know down below if you've gotten any exciting books recently and how you're doing on keeping up on your TBR. Thanks for watching. Remember, words matter.